This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to Rumbolino Winsky Villa. Holy sh! It's cold, and it's gonna get colder. This angle makes my chin look huge. I got Jay Leno chin going on. Look at this. Look at how much this is growing out. Look at this gray patch. It grows back quick. It grows back quick. What is up, everybody? How are we doing today on a lovely Thursday? We've got our Red Bull at hand. We've got our empty hands knives. It's like a therapy of pure joy. Ooh, a lefty knife in a right hand. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? That's what I do to myself. I take all my lefty knives and just fidget with them in the right, because, you know, why not? All right. Ooh, did that reset on me? Did it change? Live chat, top chat. It's live chat on there. And it's live chat on here too. It was different. It was different once upon a time. Robin gave me a real long dance. Pocket Privilege, what's up? Anybody else catch that? You see my my link right there. Boom. Pinned already. Burning Stables Forge. Good old Clayton. Had a shop tour video today. I might as well just instantly go right in there. There it is. Shop tour. Click on that. Check it out. He just hit 300 subs. He's at 309 right now. Maybe you get a few of us in here today. Might go check it out. Subscribe. Clayton's a cool guy. Interesting, quite a character on the lives and the videos and stuff. And yeah, go check it out. Link in the chat. How about that? We got some news coming up with he and I are I don't know how much of a collaboration I'm doing. But some stuff's going on. Grateful Dong. Magnus Lutzo, Snail Trail Dale, Donnie, Laser Ghost Knives in the house, Dirty Dan, Dom, Congolese. I think that's close. I hate I butchered it probably. Wonderful Trish, how's Trish doing today? Stephen Kern, what is good? Once upon a time, we used rocks for blades. Truth facts. I'm gonna excuse me. Got mad because I shaved. Well, but see, now it's growing back. Now it's growing back. 72 degrees at 5 p.m. for Kathleen Smith. It is currently here. We are, hold on. Minus 11. I'm currently at minus 11. Okay. Okay, right here, though, that's our magic number. Feels like minus 35. I got to screen cap that one right now. Hold on. So I can zoom in. So I can show you that ain't no lie. Feels like minus 35. Come on. Woo! That's a bad outfit. Woo! Man. I sent the weather your way. I didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, Clayton sent a piece of Damascus that he made to Dom. 4x5 inch chunk that Clayton handmade, and now Dom is going to use it to make something. Isn't that great? I'm not taking responsibility, but this community bringing people together. What a wonderful place. How warm do I keep my house? 70, 71, 72 sometimes, but usually about 70-ish. That is stay in bed weather, says Grateful. It wasn't that bad out. It looked all right. It snowed for a little while for us, actually. But it is definitely getting chilly. Very generous of Clayton, of course. We're also excited to see what you do with it. All right, did I miss anybody? Stacy popped in right at the beginning. Hello, Stacy. What you got going on tonight? I think I caught everybody. The whole world is going to get cold? Is that how this front is? It's like coming in. Who else was I talking to? So in Florida, it's just pretty warm today. Florida. 32 degrees in New Hampshire. We're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. You keep it at 68. What's everyone else keep them at? I hate even going outside to smoke. Too cold for me. Robin's time to start vaping. Donnie, smoking outside? What are you talking about? you can do it right in your house. Beautiful means something different to all of us. Kevin Smith and Nas, what the hell, bro? Who's getting stoked? It's going to be here so quick. I tell you what, it is the end of January already. Thomas! 2 Magna Sluts. Oh! What's up, Thomas? Oh, first time the lush is in the left hand for the live. It's been a righty only so far. What's up with that? You know what? It's tough. I could literally carry a few knives regularly. But what about all these others? What about all these? What about all these others? I could hardly unload tools today. It was so cold. Oh, dude. When you have to move like something metal outside, or you touch it just for a moment without a glove on, just a moment, it's like just instantly starts just shutting down whatever's touching it. Yeah. If you smoke inside your house, everything will. Maybe that's how they make Ultim. You just fill up this house of these chain smokers, and they just sit there and they just smoke all day. What are you guys doing? Oh, I'm at work. You know, just making this Ultim. Somebody's got to do it. Got to clean the walls. You just paint everything yellow. Get labs. Get a couple dogs. You'll be outside all the time. Outside a lot today. Windy, bitter cold, snowy, far from beautiful. Agreed. Grateful carried 2 fixies today. Did you post a photo? Did I miss it? Stop it. Get out of here. I'm going to post another link first. This is Burning Stables Forge Instagram. If you go to that, pow, here is what it looks like. There he is. Got a video on making some feather Damascus. Got a shop video that he posted today. Look at how cool these are, right? Hell yeah. He made he's got a press in his shop. He made it himself. Pretty rad. Cool looking design. Dirty Dan. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay, so there it is. Can I make it bigger? I can heart it. Put a heart on it. Under the Bridge, Warney Tidbit, and the Lemmy the Lizard. Oh wait, Under the Bridge MOA, Under the Bridge Warney Tidbit. And why will it not let me make the larger? You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna let me do it here either, or maybe it will. Oh, see? You gotta work the system. SHOT Show, that was this last weekend. SHOT Show is more of like a EDC tactical knife and gun show, right? And I don't think they sell anything at SHOT Show either. I think it's just a show. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that SHOT Show isn't really a sales. It is a showcase. Someone could say, Dan, you're an idiot. Or you could just say that anyway. I mean, it's fine. It would be mostly true. Did anyone else watch the recent Blade HQ Knife Center SHOT Show 2026 videos with the various knife brand reps? Watched them all. Thomas, you are going to be a critical hub of tonight. Well, usually you are anyway. Fantastic person. But I want to find some stuff. I want to see some of the new stuff that's out there. What's going on? What should we be looking for when we go to Blade shows? I know that Tenable is going to be releasing a version of the Loki. And on their website, it said January, but then I saw someone who was at SHOT Show, and their sign, it looked like it said like June. Which, I mean, I get it. It's fine. But when you see on the website, it's like, oh, yeah, Tenable Loki coming January-ish. I hope it's not. I want to get one. Tenable makes a lot of cool budgeter versions. I need an idea for blade shapes. What is my favorite blade shape, says Dom. I kind of like this Warncliffe on this purple one right here. I'm definitely more of a Warney, sheep's footy kind of a guy. I like everything. I really love what a clip point looks like and like a Bowie shape looks like, but they're not always as functionally sound for what like a daily carry. But for me, like a daily carry, you know, something like this, some type of a sheep's foot Warncliffe would be my general. Just jumping in. Hello, Rachel. What's happening? What's your favorite blade shape is what we're currently on here. Or what's everyone kind of into right now. I definitely Warney, sheepsy, footy. Like so. You know, is generally my favorite. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with just a simple shapes. As I said, I'll say it over and over again, I love like a big sweepy blade like this, but functionally it's more just looks cool to me, but it's not as much of a good user unless you were like out on a hunting expedition and skinning and stuff like that. SHOT Show isn't over yet. Goes through at least tomorrow, says Kathleen. So did anyone say, is this SHOT Show, you can't buy anything, right? Am I correct with that? Leviathan just turned up yesterday, having no problems with deployment. Excellent, Herne. Leviathan's a sweet knife. Rachel doesn't like square edges, like really squared edges. I know what you're talking about. Benchmade debuted a new redesigned bug out. Narrows thin. Super narrow thin Magna Cut. I would say it's probably going to be 500. Dirty Dan says reverse Tonto's favorite. Best clip point Kevin has is the Wee Nefarious. What did I miss? What's up, Matt? Currently carrying a Spyderco Rock Jumper Warnie. Robin loves a poon. I agree on that. Give me a poon. Give me a little spot like this. These jumps on here. This is literally like almost has everything that I want right here. This blade shape where the tip is, the finger choil, the hollow grind, the extra jumps out on the end. Like that almost is that's got all the features that I love. A front flipper on there. Pow. It's got about them all. It's just got about all of them. SHOT Shows for manufacturers to rep their new stuff. Most companies wait for Blade Show to show off the cool stuff. I suppose if they're not selling... I don't know. I saw pictures from like at the Kansept booth. I looked at all those pics. They didn't really have any prices on them. Okay. Trish says she doesn't think you can purchase that SHOT Show, but Kevin says you can. Ho ho ho. That is quarter. Kevin says yes. Trish says, There could be private sales. That could be a thing. What's up, Henry? What's a reverse Tonto? It's like a Tonto, only reverse. Reverse. Maybe that's not a good description. I'm trying to think like, okay, Tonto, reverse Tonto. Because if that's like a Tonto, right? Tonto, I've got to have something that's like, would be reversed. I'm sure I've got something that I know. Good Lord. Would it be more like, I mean, this isn't really because this is a sheep's foot, but like a reverse would be the cut would be more down that way versus a Tonto is more like up like that. Sort of ish. I would almost bet that you probably can't. They don't have things for sale, but they do. You know, like I don't sell stuff. I don't. I'm not a sales. I'm not in. That's not really my thing. I like collecting. I like sharing. I like discussing. I like customizing. But if someone's like, "Oh, Dan, that die that you did on that Kubi, you want to get rid of that," I'd be like, "Yeah, sure." Make a little sale. So maybe it's kind of like that. And everyone there has stuff, so of course it's like it's not for sale, but oh yeah, sure. I don't know. Love a good sheep's foot, a reverse Bowie. Dirty Dan says it'd be like a sheep's foot with a sturdy tip. The platypoon. stuff, good stuff. Extra girth on that one. You know, because it's like almost like they're upside down. You know, I know this isn't it, but see how like their opposites attract the way that the you could tell by the way that it is. What's the difference between a sheep's foot and a lamb's foot? A sheep's foot has got a big, proud, like, knuckle, right? And a lamb's foot has more of a hoofed. I mean, so that's what I heard. That's what I heard. The worn foot sheep's cliff. Blade show is there's not really hardly any gun stuff at Blade show. Very, very, very minimal, if any. Like we're talking, right? Like maybe just a couple of booths, if that. Not that I'm against it, but that's not really. SHOT Show is a little bit of both. And a lot of the shows we have, like there's shows that come around here that have a lot of both. But Blade Show is pretty much mostly blades. What's the difference between a spay blade and a reverse tonto? In my country, the gun folks don't mix with the knife folks. I think I can mix with whoever. As long as you're cool. You know what I mean? As long as you're cool. You meant SHOT Show. Phone auto-corrected. Yes, SHOT Show is a little bit more of both. Or a lot more of both. Or I've never been. I don't know much. But I know I love you. And that may be. Did anybody in here? Apparently, it seems that no one in here has gotten or is at SHOT Show. I don't even know where it's at. Is it in? Where is it? Vegas or something? Spay and reverse tonto. Close. Well, it also depends, because if you have like your traditional spay, you know, your traditional spay is going to have that kind of a front to it. You know what I mean? Or here's one. Here's a more recent traditional spay. But I can see how that has some tonto-ish. Tonto-ish. Whoa. Bro, we got like 30-mile-an-hour winds right now. Severe weather alerts. Feels like negative 35 degrees outside. That's some cold stuff. Who likes the old spay blade? I'm not really a fan. What's up, Jim? I do like this knife though. The Civivi cedar. The Civivi cedar. That's not the cedar, it's the Sendy. Yeah, I know. Why does it have this cedar plank texture to it? No, thank you. No, thank you. It's just a little chilly. Did I just see Bigfoot? I heard him. I heard him. I'm gonna double check, but I have a feeling. Is it a false edge on the spade blade? It is not sharp up on that edge. The spade blade, for those of you who are interested, the spade blade traditionally was made this way with this specific tip to have the tip not be on the bottom edge so you can ride. And so you do not want this edge sharp, because what you want to do is you want to get that blade and then you can ride it up right to that spot where you then can make that cut, which this is what was designed for. So yeah, it should not, the spade blade is meant to be dull, you know, soft right there so that you can now take it and ride and get the tip up to a point where then you can make that cut. The Sendy has tools in its handle. It does. We have a toothpick on one side and we have a tweezers on the other. If I can remove tweeze. I think that's a great little feature to have. If I was making some handles, I would definitely consider throwing like the toothpick tweezer type of a situation. It's always nice to have a toothpick for picking your teeth, or just having something you can poke into whatever, you know, without it being the blade. The Sendy's cool. I got this right when it came out. I was kind of excited about it. I think that the newer ones, they have newer ones with some different blade shapes. I would much rather have a different blade shape than this. But functionally, if I'm just like making a peanut butter sandwich or out camping and cutting something, or if I need to, you know, anybody ever do that in their life? Make sure to have all your pets spayed or neutered. If you don't know, you know. Holy shit, I may have just gotten a Roxy 4. Been looking for one for a long time. It says grateful. Lucky spinner. The new Kizer pack bar added tweezers and a metal toothpick too. Nice. That's excellent. It's, you know, it's not always necessary, but I feel like a little secondary carry type of a knife. I'm always going to have my main, and I don't know if this is going to be necessary on that, but like a little secondary. I've been getting into this little Kizer, the new Kizer microbe. This little button top liner lock is cool. It's small. It flicks out. It's got jimps all the way up. It rides up. This would be a great one to have a little toothpick in. Y'all spin the O. What's the O wheel? Nobody does scale tools better than the Swiss Army knife. So grateful you put in a bid. What are you trying to get now? Reverse Tonto for peanut butter, man. Come on. Matt says Leatherman is better. Ooh. Ooh. I almost might lean towards a Leatherman. Little bit. Little bit. Okay, what is Dong trying to... What did he... Okay, a Roxy 4. Why... Oh, that's not going to let me do that there. How dumb is that? What, did I get rid of that up there? I did. Those under the bridges that you have, Grateful, are really cool. I really like that. Okay. Why won't that? Which one is it? Is that the Wii? This one? The micro is pretty sturdy looking. I like it. The microbe, you mean? I think this is great. For a small little knife, it's thick. It's got just stock to it. It's beefy enough. Ben Peterson designed the Sendy, was at the Civivi booth. He debuted the Slippy Sendy.
At Neil Mackenzie 4842 became a member. At Neil Mackenzie 4842 celebrates 16 months of membership. Hello.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Neil Mackenzie, 16 months, well over a year. Look at that cat. Solid. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate you. Man, time just flies by. 16 months. Can you dig it? Thank you. Matt's digging some G10 scales lately. It's cool to have phases like that where you're just like, you know what? Really, right now, I'm just digging micarta or whatever. Like, that's great. That's great. What got you into it? What did you pick up, Matt, that made you go like, dude, the G10 on this is bananas? Blue textured aluminum has been a go-to. I like textured aluminum as well, or I like aluminum. It does take a good laser mark, which is fun as well. Knife I missed out recently on was a Petrified Fish Victor. I have one of those. $50 in shipping. I don't know if mine's $154 though. Is it? I don't know if it is.
At Stephen_Kern became a member. At Stephen_Kern celebrates 12 months of membership. Wow, can't believe it's been a year. Looking forward to the coming year. Wow.
It said it so like, wow. Can't believe it's been a year, no doubt. Stephen Kern, member at the S90V, this guy. Stephen's a great guy. Stephen, you going to be at a Blade show this year? Atlanta, maybe? I'm getting excited for Texas. Coming up soon. Thank you so much, though, Stephen. I appreciate you. 12 months. I'm looking forward to this year, too. Stephen, time just keeps going by. We need to connect and talk soon. I know we said that last week, too. I can't believe it's the end of January already. It's wild. So my Petrified Fish Victor is in the 110, I think. Let me look. K110. So yeah, little different. But I do like the Victor. It's a cool looking knife. Trish says, everybody hit that thumbs up. You've never had micarta? Wait, Matt. What? Matt? Never had, you've never had a micarta knife? Oh. I recommend it. Micarta is awesome. Sick knife. Dude. Petrified Fish Victor. The only thing I don't like about this is it's basically flipper tab only with this hand. This, on the other hand, well, I guess I could use my thumb. I can't because there's a slot, but it doesn't go all the way through. They need to make that go all the way through. Victor variant was premium in aluminum scales. That sounds great. Premium and 154. I would take that all day. But then they need to put the hole all the way through. I'm not a fan of it only access, or at least make the groove, make this groove on this side too. I don't understand why they wouldn't do that. Nip that tip and it'd be so nice. Yeah, and just cut the hole all the way through. Cut the hole all the way through and snip the tip. Apparently, Russian Knife Store has a version of M390 in titanium. Hard to find though. Yeah, dude, if you haven't handled micarta, I can highly recommend it. I like it a lot. Micarta has a nice feel. It can have a rough texture like this, where it has a nice little grippiness. It can also be very smooth like this, where it feels just really soft. You get your hands wet and it's still grippy. Everybody's got a different likes, dislikes. Some people really like wood, some people hate wood, some people like G10, some people like titanium. I personally, my top two is titanium and micarta. If it's really cold out, micarta. Give me some focus, please. Right here. Thank you. And micarta is the way. But if it was nice and it was warm out all the time, micro textured titanium would be my top. Never had Damascus. Damascus is nice. It depends. I think if you're going to get Damascus, you want to get good something, or, you know, like if it's cheap, it's cheap. And if it's at least decent, you know, like some Civivi Damascus on up from there to some premium stuff that like Burning Stables Forge makes or something. It can look cheap. I think honestly though, I feel like in a way you can make a lot of things look cheap. You can make things look not cheap. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of an example and I'm drawing a blank. Drawing a blank. Ordered some titanium Sharpies. Wagyu. Yes, please. Don't make me hungry. Stacy says, hey, Dylan. I didn't see Dylan in here yet. But if he's in here, what's up there, Mallory? Mallory Designs. What percentage are we at on the oh my God, my brain. Kickstarter. I should have it. Easy access. That's, I hate you. I hate you. There it is. Sometimes it just doesn't want to help out. It just is like, it's like, no, I don't care. It doesn't say the percentage. I'll go ahead and post the link though. Dylan still has a couple weeks on the H2O knife. There's the Kickstarter link. Where does it say 172%? Great looking knife though, isn't it? 20 CV, 3.5-inch blade, couple of versions. No doubt. FRN was standard, G10 was expensive, and micarta was next level back in 2004. So it only tells you on the app. There you go. There you go. Got the Tempest Tornado water spout and nocturnal. Very happy with them. I ordered the water spouts. I will look right now, but I have a feeling I know what the answer is gonna be. It said it was supposed to be delivery today. Now it says Friday. So I was supposed to get it today. And it didn't say, it was like at 9 o'clock this morning. It didn't say out for delivery yet. And I knew it was like, oh, okay. If it doesn't say out for delivery at this point in time, which is a bummer. Tempest Tornado, is that the one you're asking on the length? Or on what? I think the Tornado was a 1/2 inch shorter than the Microjet. And the Microjet is 7. So I think that the Tornado is like 6.5. What was the recent CJRB S90V? Anybody remember? Robin's back. What'd I miss? Robin, what recent CJRB did I buy? I suck. Are we sure it was Artisan Cutlery? And it was a S90? With FRN scales. I'm losing my mind. No. No. The Revel? That was a little while back. The Revel. I was thinking more recent. I think that's right here. I thought it was right here. This one? The Revel. Artisan Cutlery AR RPM 9 Revel with FRN scales. I did not get my Strix yet. Did he say that they're shipping out? I haven't gotten a recent email. I got an email. Lava lamps crushing. It's one of my favorite accessories. What was I saying now? Shit. Yeah, they have a premium version. This was like their budget version. AR RPM 9 FRN. It was $30. It was $30. It's like, what? I mean, it might have been on sale, maybe 10, 20% off. Maybe it's 40. We can look it up. But I got it for 30. It was like, well, yeah. The old single index finger. $29 for the black one. $39 for the brown one like I have. $44 for this bluish white. It's mint green, they're calling it. It's more of a mint blue. And then here's the $89 version. So here you go. $90 you get the S90V. So yeah, but I mean, so $30 for the black one. I guess mine, this one was on sale for $30. It's crazy though. it's crazy. $30 at the time. Or right now, you get the black one. Almost probably like the black on black better than the brown and black. Good action on it. Oh my God, maybe not. Wow, I can't thumb it. Really? Boom. Just weak sauce. Yeah, $90 for an S90V version. Ray Laconico design, as I was saying. It's a standard plunge button lock. But it feels good. It's solid. For $30 though, they can make that. I wouldn't mind the black. This all black on black is probably, I think that one wasn't available. When I got this, I'm pretty sure the sale, it was only for the brown. That all just murdered out black on black. Looks good. It's a fun design. The other one, the bolt. Where is my bolt? Right here. Oops. That choke up spot. That's a sweet knife too. CJRB though. Eldorado with Vanex was only $97. Are they available right now? My Eldorado looks like, and Coach Cheese says I'm not going to be getting it until Monday. I won't be getting it until Monday. There's the similarity between these two. Right? There's your Cold Steel Tough Light and your Kizer Microbe. Tough Light's definitely bigger and different. But man, this is a box cutting machine. They have the pyrite in their new steel for $50. I still haven't tested out their new steel. I like the bolt, but was feeling festive, so bought the Simoon instead. Right on. There is a guy in this chat with a CJRB designer too. Just saying. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know anybody know anything about either of these right here. That little logo right here. Couple of bangers. I think I need to, do we still have some of those customs that those Hadros customs that you were doing? These? Who was it picked one of these up? Hate Nate. Hate Nate picked up one with the Warney blade. Like this. A little bit of customized on that that. Still got a few in stock. We love Dylan. We love Dylan. Yeah, dude. Does the little customizations. I'm thinking that green one's pretty dope. But God, the brown. Look at that blade mod. The one on top. The one on top. It's got the most rah to it. People seem to love Civivi. Civivi's good, Rachel. I have probably almost 20 Civivis. Does the black one have reversible clip? I think all of the the ones that I got, no, or yes. Yes. If you are referring to the one online, it looks like it does. Maybe. I think they all do. And then if you're looking at mine, they both do. It's got the little tab right there. So you can do the little tab swap. Boom. What is my favorite Civivi? Ooh. Probably this one. But goodness gracious. That's kind of tough. The Civivi Vision FG. Wow. Lanyard Man. The black Hadros is really appealing. I agree. Vision FG. Probably my favorite Civiv. I mean, I have a lot of others. I kind of want to like go off the beaten path a little. You know? Holy sh! I can't remember the name of this. All right. I really like the Civivi shredder. The FG is a reverse Tonto. There you go. There we go. Tonto, reverse Tonto. Reverse, reverse. FG is an easy choice. Milk was a bad choice. Got the Vision R the other day. Oddly, not as easy to handle as the FG. It's gorgeous though. Hot take, didn't dig the FG. Lacks vision. Cicero, you can't be perfect every time. What's up, Cody? Okay. So where was I? Where did I had it. It was right here. Oh yeah, the Civivi shredder. The shredder. I love the shredder. The Nugs is nice. Shredder is a bigger knife. Nice forward choke up there. Nice jimped, ramped up section. Boom. Index finger. Hollow grind. Got a nice Damaski on here. Flicks out, just snaps out, just fun. Boom. So I love the Civivi shredder a lot. The Civivi Chevalier is a definite win. Nice fuller flick out, button lock. You can swing it out with the button, flipper tab. Flick out. I added the titanium clip for a little accent. Blue tick. Blue tick is cool. I think the blue tick kind of reminds me of the Heldorados coming out. What's my favorite knife made with Altum? That I own? I don't have too many, but the ones I have are all pretty great. We'll get them out. We'll showcase all the Altum. That'll be next. That means I got to get rid of this one. All right. Let's. Okay, you're ridiculous. Right? And so is this. It's going to be the Tri-Stash. Oh, Grateful Dawn got it. The Roxy 4 is his. That's awesome. Magnus Lato. This is my favorite knife. It's okay. I said it. I said it. Most people probably won't deny it. It's pretty great. I mean, there's other ones out there that I'd love to have that I don't have, so I can't really call them my favorite because I don't have it. But yeah, that one's pretty great. Okay, so Civivi Chevalier is a nice one. The Civivi Shredder. The Vision FG. I really like the Civivi Appalachian Drifter top flipper. Just kind of a fun, smaller knife. Another one, Damaski. Kind of has that slip joint kind of look to it. Flicks out really nice with the fuller. Bring the pinch lock to Texas. I will, Kevin. I will. 100%. Now I can't remember the name of this one. The Drifter is a great one. Shoot. This is a great knife. I am an idiot right now, but these bolsters are really nice. I can't remember what this is called. It's got a great action to it. Flicks out really good. Boom. Someone had lock problems with their pinch lock failing. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any on that. I love it. It works really good. I love this Civivi that I can't remember the name of it. And I love this Civivi that I can't remember the name of it. Oh, wow. Anybody else hear anything about the pinch lock issue? I haven't seen that. Wow, I didn't realize I couldn't flick this one out. But I probably can with the right. These both have a similar where it's got this metal that comes down. Like, look at that. The liners just get wider out on these side sections. So it's like the bolster on here becomes part of the liner. Ah, that attempted flick out hurt my fingernail. New Boker Barlow reminds you of the Drifter. Yeah, I haven't seen anything as of yet. I'm not sure how they said, how did it fail or what. I'm interested to kind of see what it was. Mine, I've tried pushing one button. I've messed around with it quite a bit. It's solid. Oh, it was like the way they're grabbing it like this. And they were able to get it to go. Yeah, if I grab and I push on them, I can do it. But I would never grab it like that because I would either be grabbing it on this choke up spot here, which I'm not touching them, or if I grabbed on this one here, now I'm not touching them because I have those giant girly hands. Can I do it? No. The only way I can do it is if I purposefully go over the middle part and I squeeze them both together. I have to get my hand in a specific spot to do that, which is neither here nor here. Yeah, because I've grabbed it like this and cut some boxes, and it puts it in between where you're pushing. So like my hand right here, it's like in a hole that doesn't push. Burn and Stable Forge. FaceTiming with a knife, homie. That's all good, dude. You have to tell me which one. What are these Civivis called? If you didn't notice, Burning Stables, I have a pinned link up in the chat, and that is to your channel. I'll do a little reminder to everyone right now. It is the pinned link in the chat. You can go to Burning Stables Forge. It was at 309 when we started, but everyone here has probably already checked you out. You're still at 309. I haven't got you anybody because everybody already knows. At least everybody here. Everybody here right now. If you're here and I'm here, isn't it our time? I hope you're doing well as well, Clayton. I got your YouTube. I got your Instagram link. But as I said, I'll kind of put them up in some lives and stuff to kind of blow you up, whatever I can. I try to help. You notice that the Civivi models try to put their deep carry clips as high as they can. They get them up there. They get them up there. Eclipse episode Escaladio. I don't remember. Except for red dye, red dye, red dye. A lot of Civivi red dyes. What's everyone else's favorite a Civivi? I wonder how many I actually do have. Because I got them all over the place, unfortunately. I mean, a lot of them are right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, you know what's a really good Civivi? This one right here. The Altus. Wow, what am I doing? The Civivi. What the hell? Dude, we got live action here. I haven't grabbed this in a while, but the button's stuck. What the hell? Dude, I've carried this knife a bunch. Civivi Guile.
At Burning Stables Forge became a member.
Weird. Something happened to my Civivi Altus. It's broken. I was just about to say this is one of my favorite Civivis. This is one of my oldest Civivis too. Something's happened to the button. Weird. Burning Stables Forge, welcome to the gas station. I appreciate that, bud. Welcome aboard. Emojis in the chat for the lovely Clayton. I need to make more emoji. I was drawing some up. It sucks when you draw them up. They get mad. They're like, "Oh, that's got too many pixels to it. Like there's too much information. Like too much, we want less." Live knife teardown, is that what we're going to be doing? We're going to try to figure out what's wrong with this? We can. I guess we are. Let's do the Ultim first. Sentinel Strike. That's a good one. Civivi Guile. It's right here. That's definitely a nice one. I forgot about the Guile. It's a newer one. Boom. Guile. All right. What are these called? Too close. God, I don't remember. Okay. Get some stuff out of the way. Got too much stuff all over the place. I would have loved the Guile other than its blade stop pin placement. Yeah. Yeah. Did I get myself? No. Almost. Almost. Do I have a something? I bet I do. I do. I do. Terax. The Terax. That was this one, right? Civivi Terax. Says David the Fifth. I think that sounds good. And then this one is like an escort or an episode or a escaladium or shish kebab. How's it going, David? Burning Stables is going to be eating dinner and lurking. What you having for dinner? Oh, before we do this, Altum. In no particular order, CJRB, Hectare, S90V. I like the Hectare. It's a bug out killer all day. Boom. The Civivi Bull Tusk. We have, ooh, top notch right here. If they made this, if this was like a premium blade, this is D2 Kubi Titius. But look at that. This is definitely one of my favorite texture feels. It just feels awesome. The Kubi Titius. We have the Tempest Microjet. And my favorite Ultim, the Tri-State Tri-Stash V2 with the additional KDK laser mark mustache under the Ultim. The only piss Grateful has is the Tri-Stash and a Dust Devil. Tri-Stash. I know I have more. Now that I think about it. Here's one. Kizer Assassin. Whoa. Kizer Assassin, poor guy, gets no love. It's basically the same thing as your Drop Air. Slightly different style and grace to it. Good old Assassin. I know I've got one over here. Should be right there. There it is. Mini Main Street. Civivi Cachet. Thomas McDonald for the win. He didn't win anything. The right to be the winner. The Civivi Cachet. I really like this knife. The flick out with that fuller is satisfying. And the way that the liners, the one-piece liners turn into this little full bolster kind of section. Bolster. Tri-Stats is edgy sometimes. Pretty funny for a knife guy. Ed Gordon, that is correct. And he got a nice design. The Mini Main Street is great. I would rather have a frame lock version though, because it's the crossbar. When I go to close it, I have to be very careful. I have cut myself on my palm on this with that one. That might be all my Ultim. Last check. Oop, got one.
Hope everyone is having an awesome night.
David the Fifth. $2 super chat. I hope everyone is having an awesome night, and that includes you, David. What are you up to? What's for dinner? Anybody eating anything really yummy? I think there's a liner lock version. Right? The one thing though about the Ultim with the crossbar is you get to see, you know, that's pretty cool that you get to see the Omega spring in there and stuff, so you get to see the inner workings with that spring, but it's a palm cutter. I got the Kubi Quaken in Ultim. Homemade KFC bowl. Okay. I'm on board with that. Kubi Quaken. And I know I have another piece now that I think about it. Where are you? Can you hear me? There it is. Flytanium Arcade. Chunk of Ultim right there. Blada. Just slide my Stacy sign over. My awesome sign made by Stacy. Isn't that great? Stacy's such a thoughtful, wonderful person in this community. The Yonder cut your palm like that. I've cut my palm like that on several things. Basically every crossbar I get, that's like the first thing I do is the crossbar test. Is I go like this, I put it in my hand here, and I go like this, and I check the clearance. I'm not gonna go swinging it, checking the clearance, because I might, boom, and got myself. So I'm always on button locks and crossbars, I'm checking that clearance to make sure. Because if it's done right, it's the clearance is going to be high enough. I can have it tucked deep into my palm. My palm is wrapped around here, and it won't touch. If the clearance is clearance, you're good to go. If it's not, or it's tiny, I have big hands, so like this is just that's ready to just get in there and do work.
At Stacy Bolstead Blades became a member. At Stacy Bolstead Blades celebrates 19 months of membership. AWW, smiling face with hearts emoji. WHO hooky WHO from the knife OWL yawl.
19 months. Speaking of Stacy, thank you very much, Stacy. Much appreciated. Many, many good things coming in the future for that lovely lady right there. I guarantee it. Hooty hoo from the Knife Owl, y'all. She's the Knife Owl herself. There you have it. It fits. Can't say any of that Ultim looks appealing to me. What about this one? You messed that all up, Stacy. The capitals made it not like it. It worked for me. The only one you've seen that does it, Molesect 808, does what? Clear Lexan. That Lexan, they make some crazy stuff. If you guys saw the guy made Lexan scales for the what was that on? Was that on Original Goat? I think it was. But they didn't have any lefties. Yeah. You want the here this is it right here. If you don't like Ultim because it's yellow, your Lexan polymer type scales. Look at these colors. And the see-through blue, see-through red, see-through orange, green. Look at these. I already would have ordered some, but they don't make any with the lefty hole for the clip. And so since none of them are lefty compatible, I have not ordered. But look at the colors. Look at that. Tell me that's not awesome. Boom. That looks fantastic. I would get these. I get these red ones right now for my drop bear. Yeah, Ultim is completely different. It's its own thing. That's why it only can be yellow versus Lexans and other polys and stuff. You can make these different colors. That's why Ultim is only yellow, which is cool. I like yellow. Personally, I don't have a problem with yellow. But when I see stuff like this, like, dude, tell me these aren't cool. Or this electric neon kind of green. I really think this orange is like wild. Tenable Shard with Damascus. Dwayne Letterman! What's up, dude? You're going to get a titanium V2 DK. V2 DK. What? What? I would still rather have metal. Yeah, you know, yes. Ultimately, that's that. I kind of made my statement already. If I had a choice, this is damn near perfect. Textured titanium, micro textured titanium is probably my favorite feel. I really like that. But micarta, right there. So for me, it's micarta or textured titanium are my favorites. But I also have 400 plus knives and I want more. And I don't want them all to be the same. I want a colored Lexan scale. I would totally, I talked to the guy, I messaged him. I'm like, bro, these are cool. Congratulations. Are you going to make some lefty versions? And he said maybe. Those look cool. Look at that wave pattern. Right? Yeah. I just want the red one. Dude. Just give me the red ones. Titanium with micarta inlay. Bruh. Bruh. Robin. Titanium with micarta inlay. Robin. Titanium with a micarta inlay, the Tuckamore. Not gonna lie, but I just fidget with the knife and never use it. Some knives are for that. Some knives, you might just love fidgeting with it so much. Like, I'm not an auto guy, but I have a couple autos. The Tac 9's Benji. That's what it's for. It's for me to go like that, and that's it. That's it. Which of my knives feels best in hand? I honestly think overall it's this one. Dude, when I grab this right here, that notch, the choke up spot, I can put my thumb out on jimps out there. I can index finger on some jimps out there. I think if I just close my eyes and grab this, I love it. It's just fantastic. I mean, this one's right up there too. Something about the way the choke up feels on the Horlock too. Because my thumb sits right in there, but no jimps, but it's fine. Je m'appelle Dan. Tuckamore. Titanium micarta inlay, just perfection. Look at that. Smooth, crazy shape, contoured, and it still fits in there. That Orlock has a big old poon of happy joy. It brings me happiness. What's everyone else's favorite knife in hand? Subcaliber. Subcaliber is really nice. I like the caliber. Did you hear that wind? Getting a vicious wind blowing through. There's a light golden haze on the meadow. There is a light golden haze on the meadow. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. S90V Hector, baby. That's an awesome knife. Come on, bug outs, go away with this knife right here. No Voodoo is fantastic. This is another one that's absolutely amazing in hand. Kubi Titus. But it's a huge handle. I dig a huge handle. Grateful Tuckamore is a good one. It is a good one. Okay, we're doing stuff. I'm doing it. I wish I was opening my Tornado right now, but it looks like I'm not getting it until tomorrow. So if that's the case, I can do a Friday after work live unboxing of the Tornado. Everybody else already got theirs. Herne's most comfortable in hand would be the Furman Extreme Judgment. Cicero's going to have to buy another Orlock. This Lightning N01, what am I going to do? Carry it at work? The grocery shopping? Dinner? The White House? Yeah. It's too fancy for you. It's Fancy Feast. The black one's awesome. Well, this is a set up. I'm not sure exactly what's going on even right now. So let's have some fun. I went to grab this to show it off. Steak and fries. Steak and fries sounds really good. Bought a gin knife kit and love it, but did not dye it. The little gin knife is great. I hooked my 5-Star Folly has my gin kit. He was looking for a good knife for skinning, and he liked the way that one felt. It's got a nice size for what he was gonna do, and little his setup. We have fun here. Shit pocket clip. Good ergo. Mallory's trying to design a pocket clip. I can see how that's the harder thing to do. The pocket clip. Wait, what is going on here? Collapsed spring. You think? We have fun here. Bet the spring is busted. So, last I used this, it worked great. And now, something's wrong with the button. The button's not clicking. It's almost like the spring is not sprung. And it looks like I need my glasses. Where are they? Here we go. Is this a wood handle? Yes, it is. I can't see anything from the inside. I can't get the button to do anything. So we're just going to have to go straight to disassemble. No disassemble, Johnny 5. So we can not worry about the clip. Get these screws started so that the barrel spacer doesn't free spin, which it looks like it's going to do. Of course, maybe not. All right. Any other bits? Never had to replace a spring in a button lock. I've never had to replace. I've had some get stuck. This is definitely stuck or broken. We're about to find out. Huh? It's like literally gets stuck right there. Looks like it's coming out. We're going all the way. Yeah, the spring looks fine. Something about the button, though, is not... It's like getting stuck down. It's like the button gets stuck in there. Like there's a burr or something that's getting caught when I spin. That should just be like free loosey-goosey up in there. Some belly button fluff. Interest. I've had this for over 2 years. I've used it a bunch, and I have never once had an issue with this button, like ever. Finally found a pry bar use. Kathleen, I use this all the time. I use it a lot. I use it quite a bit, to be honest. It's almost like something's just... God, that looks nice and clean, though. I don't see anything in there. Of course, it's not going to focus for you, but it wants to focus on the table that you can't even see. There you go. There's really nothing in there to get in the way, which is what's interesting. Has the wood expanded or warped? That would be almost what I would say, like the wood might have got some expansion that had caused it to warp a little. You just got to kind of work it for a while. It's like tighter, yeah. Like what would happen, like the wood might have swelled up a little. So when I pushed it in, it basically got stuck like that. Now it seems to go back and see it's... Yeah, I'm almost wondering if the wood kind of might have swelled up a little bit. But you would think that would be like if you got it wet or something. And for something that worked perfect every time, it doesn't really get cold or hot in here that it would cause... Right, I'm thinking that too. Just like the lightest reaming action. A light ream, if you will. What's up, Dom? My Civivi Altus, we were just looking at some cool Civivis and I grabbed this one and the button got stuck. And it is a wood handle, and we're wondering if maybe it's because it's the wood handle that the wood swelled up over time and that was causing the button to get pinched. It's like I could take something like this and, you know, I almost want to put it back together and see it back together. The notch is on this side, right? Yeah. All right, so that is in. Let's try this out. All the pins in there. That'll work fine for now. This one's nice because the button doesn't fall through. Some of them I've done where the button can fall through. Oh, wood? That's just swell. Is it possible the wood was not aged? I've had this for 2 years and have never had an issue with it. And I've definitely handled this in the last like month or two. Yeah, wood's not the best for scales. It's very strange though. Okay, so blade. Let's try. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get in there first. Okay. That is in the right centeredness almost. There we go. So I'll put this back on there. The pin is right there. I can pinch this like that first. Okay. We are good to go there. This is the most interesting button lock because it's like fully loose. I can just go like this with the spring and then push the scale on and call it a day. Generally, it requires a little bit more than that. All right. Careful. Now it works just fine. I'm going to tighten that all the way down. Put these back in. And see if we can recreate that situation. Oh wait, these are T8s. I was like looking for my other tool, which I do not need. Wouldn't it be nice if they were all just T8s? See, Dan, you're on your way. I've taken apart quite a few knives. No doubt. I would love to get into making. I think it would be a really fun process. And watching these other guys do it definitely is inspiring. All right. Tight, tight, tight. Loosen this a little bit now. It is centered. A little loose. Tighten that up. That's not right. And it's stuck again. Oh, wait. Now it's not. Okay, so the button has now engaged and locked it in. Wow. It's locked it in. What in the hell? Something is jacked with this button for sure. You know, it looks like this scale isn't going flush. See that? Look at that. It's not flush right there. Oh, it's because it's not tight enough. But what? This button is doing something weird. Oh, yeah. All right. So the scale does pinch all the way down. This knife is the rabbit hole we never knew we needed. Really? See, now it's way too tight. The blade doesn't shift at all. I'm pushing the button. Huh. That's what it's supposed to do. That you push down and it engages, it closes. But now it is really, it's like, look at that. It doesn't even move. and the button's completely depressed. Like when the button is depressed, it should free swing. I know for a fact that this has the same action as like a Pyrite, where I should be able to just push the button and do this. Yeah, in its current state, it's not a trustable, but right now, that is weird. Look at all that play. Because the button didn't go all the way. See, now it's locked in. Look at that. Oh, and then it clicked. But now, oh yeah. Oh, that did it. Any thoughts? The thing is we're not seeing, I don't see a flaw. That's what's interesting. Unplug it and plug it back in. Wow, these screws got the they got the length. They got the full length. They didn't skimp on screw length. Oh, the clip is on the wrong side. You're 100% right. Drop it in a glass of olive oil. Does this one have a detent ball, or is the detent part of the detent is the spring, or is the button? So hold on, let me make sure I don't cut myself here. So the way that it works is there is no detent, but what happens is the spring is pushing the button down that way. And so when the blade goes to close, you see this little groove. It gets to there, and then the blade pushes into that groove and out, and then that is basically what that is your detent. So the detent is the amount of pressure it requires to push for the blade to push the button out of the groove right there and send it on its way. So the button's down, you push just enough, it breaks from that and then swings open to there, and then the blade clicks down, or then the button clicks down into that groove right there. And that's what then locks the blade out into place. And so you can see that little groove in there that the button drops into. That is essentially the detent. Never drop a folder in olive oil. Have you tried swearing loudly? Huh. Ooh, look at that. There's a stop pin right there, but with no stop pin. Would that be the right angle for making some good cuts? Too much fun. Yeah. I'm not really sure. This is the issue, is somehow it's either sticking, I don't see anything on there, and this is the spot where it has to freely do its dirty work, you know, it's in and out. There, it's kind of stuck right there right now. I can't pull it back through. It's almost like, yeah, I would say we probably have to bore that wood, bore the wood out. No, it's not missing the stop pin. The stop pin is right here. It was just stuck in there. See, there's the stop pin. Now it's back. But when I took it off, it basically stuck itself into this one like that. So when I was sitting there with it, since it was already been removed, it wasn't there. I wonder if the wood's actually the problem. That I'm honestly thinking that it might be. Problem is we can't really test it without, because it needs that thickness for the pivot to hold in place. This is why spring knives are silly. The button just has to sit in that little spot. It's what's so weird is this was one of my most, like the Civivi Altus, look it up. It is like a consistently great basic user. Yeah, put some sandpaper on there, run it through. But the thing is would we say the assessment then would be the most logical thing is the wood somehow swelled up a little bit and is preventing the button from pushing, and it's getting stuck. Shouldn't what be straight? The button lock assembly? This? Seems to roll evenly. It's going to roll in a round circle, but it seems to roll even. But it's the button's thicker than the bottom section. It looks pretty straight. But yeah, if this got bent, that would be a thing. I mean, that would be an assessment. If that was in there this way and it was bent, then when you turn it, it wouldn't push the same. What's up, Renee? My Civivi Altus button decided to get squirrely, so we've taken it apart and I'm trying to assess. And when I have it like this, it doesn't really get stuck. There's nothing that's like, I turn it a little and open and close. It seems to be, what is that? It's what's weird is like if I pull it at an angle is when it gets stuck. But like that. Like, what is that getting stuck on, though? I have not taken the clip side off yet. Take the clip side off, idiot. I might not be able to. Maybe. Wow, that wind out there is kicking. What? It's definitely probably the clip's fault, right? I mean, why would I use this ridiculous clip? Not machined properly. Well, okay. I've had this for 2 years. I have carried this dozens of times. So that's where it kind of gets me, is like, I would have called this one of my no-nonsense, consistent users up until this very minute. I was showing off my favorite Civivis, and that's when I went to grab this. That's like, there's nothing to get stuck in that right there. It has play. It has, like, there's actual play in that slot. There's nothing right there. But when it does, you're gonna see some serious shit. I am currently, ooh, it's getting worse. I'm gonna screenshot this. Yeah, I don't even need to. It's 15 below, feels like 40 below. Feels like 40 below. Currently 15 below. So it is start putting it back together from the pivot back. Yep. That's going to be the next move. Wood swell makes the most logical sense. Right. Except for consistent temperature in here. No moisture. No issues. I would bet. Look at this. When I turn it, that feels like it's getting caught up. Like it's getting caught up because it's not going straight through this hole. Reverse the liners. You can't. You can't. The buttonhole is different. Yeah, see, so it's designed to go through this one and not through the other one. So it will fit through this hole, but it will not fit through that hole. So they are different. Yeah, machine steel should be the same as the day it was stamped. And I don't see anything. If you look at that, if I could make it focus, I don't see, well, of course. Sure focuses on that tiny little nothing. It's so dumb. I don't understand. Look at how the stay sharp is in focus. There you go. There's no burrs on there at all. So strange. All right. Captive pivot. There's a notch. Send that through here. C down. Click it in the notch. Boom. Captive pivot. I don't know. I don't think anything's been ruled out. I still almost feel like it's the wood swelled up, but it fits through there just fine, which is strange. See there, it's stuck. Huh. This thing is cursed. What's up, Jack? Yeah, I'm trying to think of the logical. It's pretty dry right now. It doesn't really have a lot of oil on it. We could oil it up. Can't do that. Keep forgetting. You can't. Okay, you have to put it on at the same time as the button. So you can do this. Ha! Hey, Nate! My man.
Dan, I know how to fix that knife. Follow my lead, dude. Get about a ream's worth of paper, crumble it up, put it in a 55-gallon drum, light that joint, and throw that scrap into Beelzebub's hole.
Ha! Thank you for the insightful knowledge. Spitting knowledge as always. The one and only Hate Nate, everyone. We have full Magna Slut power. What did Renee say? Have you tried blowing on it? Double Magna Slut, triple Magna Slut action in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, the trifecta. Thanks for the $10, Nate. How are you doing tonight, bud? My Altus is pissed off. But we're going to try something. Or we're trying stuff. I don't know if any of it's correct. So let's just do this again. Got stop pin action. Maybe. Wait a minute. See, that's already getting caught up. Why? Perfect. Say the what now? Sorry, I'm a little quiet. Narchar, what's up? It's funny, after looking at the Civivi so long, as soon as he flashed the smock, my eyes were relieved. Look at it again. Soak it in. Right now it works perfect. All right, let's put in just, well, actually, because I'm not going to put the clip in, let's do these. That's the best looking smock I've ever seen. It's darn tootin' hootin'. It's only lacking one flaw, which isn't really a flaw, and I've been living with it just fine. But the custom scales are super cool. I like them a lot. But unfortunately, there's no lefty side for the clip. So I can't swap the clip to the other side unless I drill holes through it. No lefty side clip. It's fine. Grateful says it's going to work this time. Okay. Wait. What the hell? Deeper Sutherland. Well, so there's that. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Oh, I didn't put the lanyard pin in there, which means I have to take it apart again. Reliable 80% of the time. Oh, see that I did that. But then it clicked shut. Clicked out. The button still is clicking a little bit. Solid. Solid. But look. Clicked out that time. I don't know. 90% of the time it works. That's kind of sketchy. It feels like it's catching on something. Like, it used to just be a smooth knife. Sorry if this isn't entertaining. Huh. That is... Well, would you look at that? I want to cheer for the knife, but it's Civivi. But at the same time, it's more sus than a bag of ferrets. It's like a bag of ferrets. I used to know a girl that was in ferret rescue, and she had like 20 of them at a time. Ferret rescue. Big Red EDC also gave a cheap Flissa flipper folder that had a detent. I am entertained. Giveaway time. Except for I would never do that. I would never give away anything that needed work. If there was issues, it's no longer worthy of a giveaway. Like, I wouldn't want to, 60% of the time, it works every time. When I got my first button lock, I thought it couldn't get any better. But now I find them too finicky and I like liner locks. That's why I'm really liking like the button liner locks, like this one right here. Look at that little button actuated liner inside there. Everybody's kind of jumping on board with that. Humor's just fine. Humor's just fine, bud. Hate Nate, I can see your chat. Did I miss one? It's on Viagra, off Viagra. I did miss one. It was meant for Lucifer's hole? You don't like the Civivi Altus? All the hate, lefty hate's shameful. Yeah, there's not much lefty hate. It's more like, it's not really left. I wouldn't really necessarily call it lefty hate as much as no love for the lefty. You know? Because it's not like, oh, we hate. It's just like, oh, well, you're lefty. That's too bad. It's more of a no love. Avoid plunge locks if you can. I like everything. I like all designs. Anyone got advice on whether you can oil that plunge lock? I mean, putting a drop of oil in there isn't... Who was it? Someone said certain things, you put oil in it and it's going to make it worse. It's lack of lefty love. Yeah, it's not lefty hate. It's more of a lack of lefty love. Civivi Altus is a great design. It's like the perfect drop point. The design's fantastic. Feels good in the hand. Nice little choke up spot. Just a nice user. Hear that? Oh, it's kind of loose because I don't have all the screws on it and I'm torquing on it. I shouldn't be doing that. Button locks should not be oiled. Frame lock oil can make it stickier. Yeah, it clicks when I wiggle it, but I could tell it's clicking because it's not touched right. I only have 2 screws in it. I need to put these two screws in there as well. Something makes me nervous with it. That little detent, though, it seems to be popping in and out just fine. Boom, boom, boom. See that? It like swung loose. There's something wrong with this button. No doubt about it. You tried slapping it? Graphite powder? Like they put on the Pinewood Derby cars? Like on the Pinewood Derby cars. Rub some dirt on it, walk it off. I'm definitely... You can hear that. It just seems like there's something going on. I would almost say it's... I can't flick it out. I just lost my light. Oh, it's because I don't have it plugged in. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. Let me get my cord. No, he's right on your cord, man. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I got a new light. And I can run it off of a cord, which I'm probably going to end up doing. Because then I don't have to worry about the battery. And it looks like a full battery, 71%. Oh, 71% power. Duh. Look at how bright it gets, though. Ooh. And then I can also... Ooh. You want it more red? And it tells me exactly what 6500K. It's a dial. You can dial it from like 2500 to 6500K. So you can kind of pick what you want it at and what brightness you want. It's actually not a bad little light. I'm excited to test it out some more. It looks pretty good, right? Excuse me. Rem oil makes a dry lube. Cheap and works great for OTFS. OTFs. Yes. Interesting. It's looking forlorn. Like an old Datsun. Yeah. I'm on board with that. I'm not really sure though. I really want to. That's the thing is I'm not seeing anything. There's nothing. Like it's such a simple. That's just tight though, right there. That shouldn't be that much pressure. It's weird. Now there's play. Toy, like a toy guy. Yeah, we had Datsun. I'd rock a Datsun, dude. I don't know. I'm kind of over it though. For the moment, I'm gonna have to take it apart again because I didn't put the stupid spacer for the lanyard that I wouldn't use anyway. Did I put the spring in backwards? Is there a specific direction for the spring? They were Nissan before Nissan was Nissan. Before the Nissan 280. Dirty Dan, I probably put the spring in backwards. Oh my God. If you go up north a little, Walker, minus 24, feels like minus 47. I'm going to whip that knife's ass. Being such a little bitch. Dude, I have a Datsun in my, I actually was taking pictures for something else. Ooh. That's going to be cool. I wonder if I have one. I play a little GTA. And I thought I might have taken a photo. There it is. Huh? What do you think of that? It's not real because it's a fake car because it's in GTA, but I painted mine with a nice brown. What do you think, Herne? Anybody remember this bad boy? Or at least a similar look. I love that car. It's gorgeous. Old cars are sweet. You gotta have it be brown. That brown, that almost like gold brown. Like yeah. Come on. Could you imagine if you owned that in real life, dude? That'd be a sweet car. I mean, it wouldn't be the greatest. 280. It wouldn't be the greatest, but it would be. It would be pretty dope, dude. It'd be pretty dope. No doubt about it. Like an old Lotus. You had an Opal? Dude, I always wanted an Opal. Those are, yeah. They got a little more curve. A little more headlight love. It's so cold you have to stick your thumb. Wow. Wow. Okay. So Sarah, I'll allow this. But wow. Okay. Image planted. You be getting all the clap with that car. That's not even one of my, I mean, the old school Lambos. You got your old Countach and the old school Diablo. I mean, right? The knife is still here with us. The old school Lambos, the old school Ferraris, the old F40. Dude, I got so many cars. Yeah. It's a 13-year-old game. The F1 cars, those are fun. Old Diablo, absolute grail. And do you remember the purple one? I tried to recreate my favorite Countach and my favorite Diablo. Whoops. Come on. Why? Why must you hate me? The old Diablo that looked like that was, yeah, I mean, definitely top notch on the list of please. Yes, please. This is one of my favorite, my Ignis. The colors are all washed out. Ignis is a fun one. I needed a change from the news. So here we are in Archar. It's this is a nice difference. Right? I was gonna say my newest car though is my favorite now. It's like, isn't it your newest car is always becomes like, I mean, of course there's the Volkswagen that looks like my Volkswagen that's out in the driveway, but mine doesn't quite look like that. This one, yeah, baby. Anyway, old DeLorean would be fun. Old Volkswagen Scirocco's, or those are sweet. Those are sweet. Or the Volkswagen, shoot, what's it called? Um, no, there was one Volkswagen Corrado. My buddy in college had one. There we go. The Corrado, bro. Sick. It's kind of in between like a GTI and like a Scirocco or like a Jetta. The old school Corrados are sick. Early 90s. That's a sweet car. That is a sweet car. I would take one. For sure. You guys have seen mine. Mine looks like this. Dude, you can throw yeah, generally Herne, they would all like at most it would have like a VR6 engine in it, but you can put a 600 horsepower engine in these things. It's like out of control what you can do. Oh, this is a 2-door too. I apologize. I have a 4-door GT that which I think is trick actually, because you can really trick out the 4-door to be just as cool. Mine looks more like that though. My paint's getting a little old. I got all the black stripes up the side. And then we got this knife on the table. A Supra? Supra would be dope. You have a few vintage air-cooled VWs, says Mike. I need to do a full gut swap. I have my 1990 Volkswagen. Like I said, it looks like that basically. But I want to do a full gut swap. I need a full gut swap on it. Round headlights. Ooh, you want to go for the Euro kit on the front? I thought about doing the swap because mine has the square front, so it's more like this front end, right? Although this one's tricked out, but you can get the Euro front with the round headlights. I could buy those and have that put on mine, and then you can get the bumper that holds the Euro plate instead of the US plate. But you're right, the round headlight kit is pretty trick. Like that. A Supra screams, "Oh, I don't have kids." Herne, what about it? Unless it's a second car, it's my second car. It's my third car, actually. I need to get rid of my Jeep. It's got a lot of issues. I might be able to get 1,000, 2,000 for it at absolute best. Right now, I have 3 vehicles, which is just ridiculous. Live by myself. Peak Japanese sports car time in the 90s, for sure. Jesus, I don't know what I... Speaking of the Supra, that's what's funny is because I didn't show a picture of that, but that's one of my main drivers in GTA is my Supra. It's probably one of my favorite drivers. And of course, I'm not gonna find it. How did we end up here? There it is. There's my Supra. Right? Yeah. The car is sick. But it's a Supra. What's the new Supra? When you say new Supra, how new? Like the 2025 Supra? See, because that's kind of like mine in GTI. You don't like this one as much? Yeah, that mine does definitely look more like that. The new. Although I've had that one in GTA for a year or two, so it must have been the same the last few years. Yeah. Looks like a Miata in person. Look at that bitch. Come to daddy. Bring her back. Which one? Mine? Is that the only one I have of it? Yeah. Sick. Supras are dope. It's like the 2021 Crown versus the 2025 Crown. They do that over time. It's amazing how some models go so many years when they could just make a new model. And when it changes so much, then I think it's like, yeah, this isn't the same thing anymore. I used to love just cars. I still love cars. I wanted to be an automotive engineer. That didn't work out. I realized I didn't want to do that. Okay. Well, this one I really don't see anything, which is just weird. Especially like right now it seems to be the Supra died in 98. Unsuper. Unclean. Oh, look. And then it clicks. Yeah. We're gonna put that over there. All right. Wow, it's 8:30. Damn. Okay. Here we are. We made it to 8:30. If what's everyone looking at right now? What are we looking at? What's everyone okay, who this was right at the beginning. Whoops. Am I losing my mind? Who got this? Robin, was this you? My brain is shut off. It was right at the very beginning. The sandbar sabotage. It was you, Robin. So Robin just picked this bad boy up. Black Snow Customs, Lee Lerman, sandbar, sabotage, inset, lock, blurple, titanium. Is this the one you got with the blurple? Whoever bought that has good taste. It's Robin in the chat. And Robin has great taste. Yeah, that blade is pretty beef. What's the overall 8-inch? It looks bigger than that. The name is far too long. Yeah. Names can be tough. My blurple's in need of a re-ano. Yeah, that's the problem with it. It just gets duller. Supra. Give me that Supra. So what is everyone looking at? It has a real unreal thwack. Take a vid. Send me a vid, Robin. I mean, you don't have to do it now, but send me one at some point. Grateful just got the Roxy. Everyone can go and back Dylan's H2O. Still got a couple of weeks left. Supra. Man, these two are sweet, Grateful. It's a really good looking yeah, the blade shape is pretty wild. I love the blade shape on this purple one here. Herne, did you see that? Here's what I saw. Okay, let's go to Tenable. Whoops. Tenable coming soon. Right? Here we go. Tenable Loki. Right here. Why are there two of them? Expected to launch January 2026. Right? Right? But I'm gonna go to a screenshot that I took. Maybe I didn't take a screenshot. I thought I did. Damn it. I didn't. Somebody who was at SHOT Show was looking at the case. Oh. See, look at this. Look at the case. Oh, but that says July 2025. Loki XL. Ooh, that sounds fun. Kizer hits you up. Microbe held up in customs. So you're simply not getting it. Oh, okay. So Cicero was supposed to get the microbe. It's held up in customs. It's not happening. So now Kizer says you have the choice, whatever you want. So you don't have to get another microbe. You get like a $200 like Militar or something. I mean, it sucks that you're not getting it. And it's like you almost just want to say, all right, well, send me another one. It's a cool knife. But if they're like giving you a dealer's choice off the website. Hate Nate. Listen to Hate Nate right there. Cicero, make it count. Kevin Smith and Knives, I want my Strix too. But I'm assuming it hasn't shipped because we haven't gotten any info on it yet. What customs would hold up the microbe? You can't get a microbe now, they're all sold out. Well, again, if they're letting you get whatever you want, then you pick something that's very expensive. They have a lot of great stuff. Pick a winner. I'm going to check Facebook here quick. Whoops, actually I should be looking up Tenable. Tenable Knives Group is what I'm looking up from the show. It might not have been them from the show. It was someone else at the show. Bummer. I just thought I saw a sign on the Lokis, but maybe it was this exact sign right here and I didn't notice, because this sign here says July 2025. And I thought it said July 2023, you know, like it was like July, like, oh, now we're not going to maybe get them because it says expected to be launched January. Yeah, microbe will come back in stock later. You get another microbe later. Find something else. Yeah, what's the most expensive? Except for the thing is, there might be something that's not quite as same as the most expensive, but it's a better knife. So then you get yourself that. You get the most expensive one, then you might just be inclined to sell it unless it's something that you really like. I wish they'd done the Lokis in Nitro V versus D2. I don't know. I almost prefer D2. I would put them on the same, in the same world. I don't know. Black, see, this would be the one that I would get because you got Ultim. I don't really care for it on this one. I don't like this colored type G Mascus or whatever, and then the regular G10. I would say the aluminum with the frag pattern would be the one I would want. But I don't mind D2. I mean, I wouldn't say I'd like it more. I have a fairly, I bet I have more D2 than I have Nitro V, but I think that's more because more companies use D2 than Nitro V is like kind of a really more, maybe it's because it's newer or something, but it's more limited. Like I think like almost all my Nitro V would be in my Civivis. Maybe might be a couple of Kansepts or Tenables, but that's kind of most of where any of my Nitro V comes from would be from Civivi. But I have some D2 in a whole bunch of different companies. It seems a lot of people are really into this stuff though, which is fine. The camo carbons and stuff is kind of seems to be a hot take that I'm not real hot on, but that's fine. Because if everybody else is, get what you love. You know what I mean? And if the swirly G Mascus or whatever you want to call it is what you like, then bro, hell yeah. You know what I mean? That's why I don't mind if someone's like, they don't like Ultim and I do. It's like, whatever. I dig it. But not in everything. I would not get this Ultim Loki. They got anything else wild coming soon? Restock out. Cryo crossbar. It's crazy how a lot of companies are going with I'm going to do another model but with a different lock. I'm going to do this model again but with a different lock. Even the G10 looks clean. They all just give the same picture. Yeah, it's just something about just basic G10. I'm fine with it. If that's what they offer, they only offer like 3 colors of G10. I'm not going to have a problem with it. But if they offered it in micarta, I'd probably order the micarta one. Titanium, the titanium one. Aluminum is decent. I like aluminum. But if they had one of these, like my microbe. I got the microbe in the thick textured. Wow. That's my problem as a lefty. I can't flick it out every time very good because my hand's too big. I got to get lower on it. You got to remember that I got to be down here. It's like when I go to flick out a Spyderco. But I got this one. They have tons. The microbe is in like aluminum and the camo carbon and several different versions, and I went with the thick grain micarta. I like the Ultim Kizer Yorkie because it's light and grippy. Notice the screw configure on the G10 is different than the others. Oh, I did not notice that. Check that out. 2 screws on the G10. Bing, boom. And then these have 2 smaller ones in the back and the pivot. Huh. That's interesting. I did not notice that at all, but now you can't not notice it. It's the only one that doesn't have the frag pattern too, I guess. Anybody have a regular a Kansept Loki? How much you think they're gonna be? Guesses? It's Tenable, so $60. The 2-screw construction reminds me of Real Steel Poltergeist Works design. Me moo moo ma blah blah. I have the microbe. Wow. Cicero's hot today. What's Cicero gonna get? Go away. Schlachka, $319. Slacha series. That's interesting. Look, that Loki's so hot right now. You have a blue one and a bronze anno from Kansept. I don't hate the Feist with the Hawkbill. It's interesting. Front flipper. It's got a lot of it's like yes but no. It's like yes but no. Some about the handle I'm just like meh. I like these a lot. The trestle's really cool looking. Ooh. There you go. They said anything you want from the site. M390 titanium mother of pearl limited exclusive. Oh, it's out of stock. $400. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Milita's a good knife. I like the Milita. Solid knife. A mini Milita is great too. Almost in a way, the mini Milita is almost more of a daily user. I would only clean my nails with that knife. Everybody needs a good knife, a good nail cleaning knife. New arrivals. Get a nice big sheepdog. Wow. This one's pretty sweet, actually. L-Max, an aluminum sheepdog. Oh, it's a crossbar. Yeah. Ooh, now we're talking. Over here. Top liner lock. Semicircular button liner, top liner lock, sheepdog. With the couch micarta. 119. That's dope. That's cool. I want one because L-Max. Any good Momos? Oh, microbes. Yeah, the only microbe in stock is the dye. Yeah, the trestle is cool. I may end up with one of those one of these days. Fixed Milita is great. That's the fixed Milita is another one that I've got that is just solid. Do they have new Momos? I do want a trestle. I keep seeing them. Let's finish this page 2 and then we'll go look Momo. Momo. I still got some holiday shit on clearance, or is it just still here? The Faka? Guess I haven't been on. The top sale's cool. Who got a top sale? Grateful? Grateful, did you get, I believe, might have got a top sale? Yeah, the trestle looks great, Kathleen. Can't read that. There we go.
Dan, I mean, you know, I'm high. I cannot see what the big fucking deal is. I cannot wait till the love is a fuck. Back to the world. The tourniquet knot is slipping apart. Bones left to pick, they radiate and splinter away.
Soak it in, folks. Soak it into your heart. Let the joy flow through you as Hate Nate speaks. He spits it. Fixed Milita D2 for $33 on Amazon. Shush your mouth. Hate Nate, thank you for the 20. Always inspiring. I hope people can really soak them in, realize what it is they're getting when they get these treats. Migron Vatso is cool. Kathleen has a trestle in her cart, hoping it'll go on sale. Grateful you didn't. Who was I talking to? I know, I'm pretty sure someone got a top sale, though. It's a cool looking knife. You got your bolster. Actually, it's more of just a protected liner. It's a good looking knife. Hate Nate. Packages should be coming next day or two. Remember, don't go willy-nilly cutting with a knife into that package, Hate Nate. Or Grateful. Or Tom. The narrator voice makes it sound naughtier. I'm on board with that. Crystal Tie is so hot right now. Crystal Tie is pretty hot. I mean, I'll be careful. You'll be dead. I've got the death sentence on 12 systems. Okay. So that was this page. Whoops, wrong one. Let's look Momos. The Shrike is cool. Spitfire. Aren't you a little spitfire? Won't let me go to top. That was dumb. Mini Momo S90V and Camo Gold Carbon. That's kind of fun. $209. Didn't they make some Momos with thumb studs though? Right? Are they only the holiday ones? No, no, no. Here's one. Another holiday one with a stud. Were they only the holiday ones that had the thumb stud? Kevin got the crystal tie trestle, rainbow Damaski. All mini Momos need studs. Yeah, I mean, it's a good addition. It is a good addition. But I know we were talking to Paul. Paul was looking at putting studs on one, and he realized he was like basically saying that you can't. So where are they putting it? Because you're like, oh yeah, put that stud right there. But then when you open this, all of that is hidden in there. And so if you look like right now, you're like, oh, look at all that space for that thumb stud right there. But the thing is all the way up to the end of this little cut, boom, is in there. So you would have to put the stud on, and it is. And it is. So they're putting it, there's that notch, there's that line right there. So they are putting that thumb stud right on that spot. But then he was saying that was tough because he was Paul was going to put some studs on there. But what happens is now you're on the knot on the flat. Like if you're like this, you take the blade off, it's flat here, it's flat here. And so it's easy to drill through that versus drilling through up here where it's not flat. Makes it a little bit more. I like the front flipper too. And this is the Christmas Mini Momo from not this year, but the year before. They have them, they're all limited. So this is, you know, out of 200, 164 or whatever. Christmas Momo, S90 and titanium on the bolster. And that front flipper is nice. But a thumb stud on there, or to be able to flick it out, that would be cool. So it looks like they only put the thumb studs on a couple of the holiday versions. Here you go. So you put them in order of most expensive backwards. So these are sold out, sold out. That Sriracha is going to be, if you were to get one free one automatically, you could just go, all right, I'll take the Sriracha M390 titanium for $309. Oh, I'm not even on this page. I'm an idiot. You could just go $319. What's up, Eagle Scout? But look at that. Ooh, oh, bro. Bro. If you could have anything off the Kizer site, that's the one you get right there. The Aura, CPM Crewwear, Titanium, and Damascus. Ooh, chew. Is that DLC? Mm-hmm. DLC Ultra. CPM Crewwear with DLC Ultra over the top. Anti-Mascus. Cicero. Dirty Dan says, meh. That is something. It's interesting. It's kind of a weird shape, but I like that it's got a forward angle to it, and it's this. I can't point to it. The groove on the blade, I kind of like. Here, I can use my right here. This little section, it's like ramped, you know. So in a way, it's kind of like this, where it has that little section where you just drop into it. Just I'm gonna drop into that section just past the jimps. Just past these jimps and then lay that finger right up on the chair. It's like a modified Milita. It's weird. It's definitely strange. But, you know, I was just kind of going for, like, I literally, like, did the reverse search of, like, okay, let's just go in, folding knives, priced high to low. Ultimately, I'd say, yeah, just get this M390 Milita limited mother of pearl, but they're sold out. Sold out. Silver Wing sold out. The Sriracha, if you wanted to get the most expensive, that'd be $319. I'm not really a fan of that Sriracha. M390 Trestle with Damascus for $300. We're just like talking if you had the free pass. Instantly you drop down another $100. Now we're down to 240, 230. If you get a free pass, you might as well go for the goal. Spitfire. Wow, this is ugly. What? Did the same thing, but initially. Yeah, that one, that modified looking Milita is pretty sweet, Cicero. I don't know. I'd say you just get the zero right here. Drop the zero and get with the hero. This is so ugly. Somebody loves this, and that's great for them. That is hideous. Why does this drop air look weird? Like the blade looks different. I know they've been making some different blade shape drop bears. Kizer Microlith. Huh. Inset lock. No lefty swap. What's the blade? S35. I get that knife if it were only more expensive. Why can't it be more expensive? Back to the, oh, look at this ugly fee weed. This is just, I mean, look, you can see the bent tip. Dude, this was so sharp right out of the box. I wonder if it still is. I haven't cut anything with it. Dude, the difference between that fee weed and this is about $200, and the fee weed is $200. Whoops. That's fun. The Robo leg, assisted open, M-Tech. Oosh. Yeah, baby. Just buy 100 of those. If Lego was a knife. Stacy. Oh my God, that last one was so hideous. If they're trying to make it look like a Nerf toy, it's quite horrible. It's quite horrible. There's the drop bear my buddy Dave's got. 20 CV fat carbon. So that's a nice drop bear right here. Wow, the raise. Look at that tip. Tactile grooving. Ooh, you down with some tactile grooving? What do you know about tactile grooving? They would all laugh and say, just put that back in your pocket, bro. What's up, Mr. Mouse? Pulling in at the late hour. This blade has got serious point. Oh, this is Luton? This is a Luton text design? Why haven't I never seen this? Mark Perez. That's fun. That is great. I've never seen that. I haven't been on Kizer in a while, I guess. I didn't really go through here when I saw the microbe. I got on and I ordered that microbe, but I haven't really checked out Kizer in a bit. Wow, the raise is cool. Pretty fun. I like this blade shape, this reverse on the Feist too, but I don't like the handle. I just don't like the handle. They should put that blade shape on a different handle. They need to make an XL Bulldog. Wow, look at this Veratus picture. I can see it on there. But I can't see it over here. Wow. My lighting on that screen. Tycho? What's this all about? Why does it have a... That's weird. Hate Nate, I'm going to see if I can see you on top chat. Isn't that stupid, guys? I apologize about the whole live chat, top chat bullshit. Why do they have a crossbar lock, but then this... Oh, look, the thumb stud's only on one side, too? Oh, my God. Okay. It's like... one-sided thumb stud's gross, but they've got this little notch section like, oh, this is like a lock notch. Lock notch? But there's no lock right there. Dumbest Kizer ever. I would almost agree. Top chat sucks. Yeah, live chat all the way. Looks like you can reverse the thumb stud. Yeah, but why? Why not just put one on both sides? This knife is dumb. I don't understand. pop, lock, and notch it. Good Lord, look at the size of the screws underneath. Look at the size of the screws underneath the clip. Like you can see the screws, the body screws, bang, bang, and there's body screw here and here. And then those clip screws. They're like as big as the pivot. You can't reverse the stud. Wow, this knife is stupid. The Tyco family. Bro. Negative Ghost Rider. Pattern is full. I'm not. I like the Sparrow. I think the Sparrow's a good knife. I would totally get a Sparrow. Except for they need to make a lefty one. A little lock up with the frame lock. Put a little pressure on that frame rocher and you're done. No good for the lefty. I think they might make, do they make a lefty Sparrow? No, they don't. They should. A lot of knives they should make lefties. But they don't. And that's fine. This is why you don't sniff glue at work, kids. Yeah. It's sometimes you got to make dumb knives to make cool knives, though. You got to make a few stupid ones to come out with something you're like, ooh, well, this one's neat. Every once in a while, you throw something at the wall, and it's like, oh, that was just dumb. But sometimes you gotta create. You're like, check this out. Look at this wonky donk, you know. I don't know. Good Lord, 912. What am I eating for dinner? I do like these sheepdogs. Ultra, the DLC Ultra with LMAX and the micarta. That's just a win. So you have a semicircular top button liner lock, chunky micarta, clip can be swapped, Ultrex chunky micarta, DLC. Don't give Kizer a pass. I didn't give him a pass. I agree. That knife is stupid. They have a couple of real ugly mows. This is a great looking sheepdog, though. I mean, come on. Ultrex DLC. I mean, LMAX DLC micarta top liner lock. That's cool. Norplex also so hot right now. I dig it. Micarta is fantastic. That's all I'm saying. Oh, well, you know, it's been...
David Giudice subscribed to the channel.
I wonder, did they pronounce that right, David? It sounded legit. David Giudice. Or is it Guidice? Thank you for subscribing, David. Welcome aboard. Had an interesting live tonight. Waiting for that DLC adamantium, bro. It's calling it time, Robin. It's calling it. How did this turn on? No way. Ah! All right. Yeah, we're calling it. I did pretty close, Goose. Gudici. Right on, David. Yeah, what am I going to eat, Hey Nate? I don't know. I might have to. I'm not going to leave the house. Are you kidding me? Should we do an update? It's been getting worse and worse. I'll probably go live tomorrow because I'm going to get, I should be getting my Tornado. I was hoping to get it today, but it didn't actually pop for delivery. So I'll probably go live and do that tomorrow. Nate, Dong, Tom, grateful. Magnus Let's Ho. You guys should be getting yours. Maybe some of you might get it tomorrow or this weekend. Like I said, be careful cutting it open. Not to as damage anything. But I appreciate you, obviously. I appreciate everyone here. Right on. Everyone go check out Burning Sable's Forge as well. Good stuff going on over there. He's got a nice little channel growing. And we're going to see if we can get him going up there. He's a little over 300. Help him get some growth. But we're going to be seeing some good things from Burning Stable Forge pretty soon. Magnus Let's Ho. Boom. Boom. I do appreciate everyone very much. Having a good time. Getting caught up on some things for just a quick little sidetrack. Haven't been posting as many videos as usual. Been focusing on getting the head right, getting straight, getting positive, getting going on things, finishing up, making some strides on some projects so that I can get going on other projects. And several good things happening very soon. Everyone be safe out there. The storms, is the cold. That's what I was going to look up real quick. See where we're at. We are now 17 below. And it feels like negative 41 outside. Negative 41 feels like. 17 below is plenty. You don't need the feels like negative 41. You can just say it's 17 below, and that's where you throw buckets. You ever throw hot water, boiling water? You throw it into the air at that temperature, and it instantly turns to mist. Holy shitballs is right, dude. 17 below right now. It's it's a chilly willy, really. I tell you what. So I'm gonna stay warm in here, make some soup, make some hot soup. But I appreciate everyone. Magnus Lutz to the hoes of the ho-hos. Everyone else. Hate Nate, thanks for the chat, super chats. And everything is inverted. Because we were inverted. 40 in North Alabama. I'll take it. Film it. I have before. I'll do it in the daytime. Grateful. We'll do it in the daytime when you can actually see it. But I have done that before. It's super fun. Okay. Thank you all so much. Have a great night. Stay safe. Stay dry. Stay warm. I don't know. Mattisfaction's in the house. What's up, dude? Good to see you at the end here. Yeah. I do want to look for some more knives and order some stuff for myself. We didn't quite get there very well today. It's 42 here today. Yesterday was 7 below for Metal Relic. It's a frigid one out there. Good thing my heater works. I don't know what that'd be the worst. 17 below, it's probably going to drop like, if the heater went out, temperature would just plummet. Ugh. All right, y'all.